I hate to break it to you guys, but women lie. It's okay, look, men do too, but if you want to know exactly what women are really lying about, then you're in luck because we're going to expose all of these right now. Number one, all right? And she has no idea, by the way, what these lies are. These are gonna be real reactions that are gonna be happening. And I think the first lie that we get a lot from women is the orgasm. How often girls will be in bed and they will go to full lanes. They'll shake those legs, they will blush, they will go all out and say, you're the best I've ever had, and oh my God, all these crazy orgasms. Sadly though, when it comes to it, most women will lie about their experience having an orgasm, and this is for multiple reasons. They want to make sure that they keep their lover's, ego intact. They don't want to upset the guy. They want to feel like the experience was extra special. They want to make sure that the guy doesn't feel like he's inadequate in any way. There's a lot of feelings and a lot of sensitivity that gets into bedroom performance. Here's the problem though. When a woman lies about her orgasm, it doesn't help either party because the girl's not gonna have a better experience because the guy goes, oh, I know what to do. I'll do exactly what I did last time, which didn't work, right? And the guy's not learning. He's not bettering his sexual techniques. He's not really exploring her body and getting to know what actually works and what doesn't. So how do we get past this lie? How do we get a girl to honestly let us know if she's having an orgasm and what her experiences are in bed? Well, first is physical proof. If you know how to make a girl squirt, then there's no faking that shit. The whole bed is gonna be getting soaked. With that aside though, it really does come down to a sense of comfort. You need to express to your girl that you have a desire to truly get her off and that you're not gonna be offended. It's not an ego thing. You want open communication in the bedroom. The more you can reassure her and say, look, if I don't get you off, I don't get you off this time, but I want to work towards it because anytime you tell me you have a fake orgasm, it's not helping anyone. It's not letting me learn how to address your body. The other lie that I think we all pretty much know, if you don't know the second lie, then I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you, but size does matter, okay? It just does. It's, so look, if you're well endowed, awesome. You can actually be a guy who's too big and too well endowed, and that can be a problem as well. But here's the good news for the guys who maybe don't have the biggest dong that they're working with, all right?
Okay.
At the end of the day, the girl just wants to know that you can get her off. Again, back to the orgasm thing. Whether it's going down on her, whether it's using your fingers, whether it's finding her G-spot, clitoral orgasm. Look, if you know how to be amazing in the bedroom, and mentally stimulate her and do things in other ways that will get her off, there's a lot of things that can be kind of forgiven. But at the end of the day, if you're just on this weird fallacy of, I've got 4 inches of steel and this is good enough and I don't have to put any effort in, I'm sorry, but you are living in fantasy land, okay? It does matter. Also, for guys who might not know this, it's actually not so much the length that matters, but the girth. So to all my thick hot dog boys, congrats, you're doing a good job. All right, so another lie that I kind of experienced from women, and I think a lot of guys have seen this time and time again, is the I'm coming back to see you. I just gotta go to the bathroom, but I'm coming right back, okay? If you're on a bar and you're talking to a girl and they do that whole bathroom line, but they're coming right back, that's usually a lie. Not always though. This was actually a technique that I developed years and years ago, which is almost, I wanna say like maybe 90-something% accurate. I'm very, very proud of this. Here's how to tell if the girl actually has to go to the bathroom or if she's just kind of like nicely brushing you off with this lie, okay? So, for instance, tell me you have to go to the bathroom and you'll be right back. Let's do a role play.
I'm just gonna head to the bathroom, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. This actually might mean she's coming back. What happens is when a girl usually does this gesture, like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I'm coming right back. Now, she didn't do the hand gestures, but when they do something like that, you've got about a 50-50 chance. When she's just telling you matter-of-factly, or she does the hand gestures, there is a chance she's coming back. but here's a death sentence. When a girl says, I'm going to the bathroom, but I'm coming right back, or I'll be right back, okay? That is the arm rub of death, because what's going on subconsciously is the woman knows she's rejecting you. She knows she's letting you down, so she wants to give you one last ounce of physical validation as a there, like, oh, poor puppy, I'm not coming back, but there you go, okay? So watch this next time a girl says that. Does she touch your shoulder? She's gone. Move on. If she gives you the palms up, please don't go to the bathroom, I'll be right back, there is still a chance. Here's another key one, the relationship status. This is something where every single guy who, for whatever reason, loves to go very direct when they approach a girl on the street, on a Starbucks, out and about in the daytime. The whole like, oh my God, you are so sexy, I had to come talk to you. God, you're so hot, I wanna get your number, right? In this moment, especially in the daytime or whatever, when you're very direct with the girl, she's gonna freeze up and she's gonna want to quickly bow out of the interaction in a way that you can't really counter and will stop the pursuit in its tracks. What is the ultimate way of doing that?
Sorry, I have a boyfriend. I'm sorry. Oh, I have a boyfriend.
Anyone who wants to see crazy statistics, do this kind of approach with every girl you meet in the daytime, and somehow by magic and sheer luck, 99% of all women in the world have a boyfriend, okay? It is a lie. Likewise though, if you're doing things really well and you're able to build the attraction, you're able to turn the knob, women will love that validation, love that attention, and they won't bring up the boyfriend, right? Or at least they'll do it until it's like, there's no way around it anymore, because they actually like the attention and the feelings that's coming into play. Not saying they'll act on it, but relationship status is one of those things where you gotta kind of give it some time to see what the real deal is, all right? Rule of thumb is, look, if you're getting the boyfriend rejection very early on, you are showing way too much interest, you need to pump the brakes and actually build comfort with the girl so she doesn't feel that need to go, I have a boyfriend. Shut. The next lie is the whole, I'm a lesbian, or better yet, we're lesbians. This is the go-to, especially with the younger girls I found, is when they're out with their best friend and a guy's coming on to them, and again, they maybe don't want to do the boyfriend objection, they will just hug each other and go, we are lesbians, all right? It's pretty much a death sentence. There's not really good ways of overcoming this one, but just like the boyfriend objection or the boyfriend lie, this just means you're coming on too strong. It means it's very clear you're being this weird, creepy pickup guy. If you are doing things right, if you're doing things the modern flirting way and running through my attraction ladder, which if you want to learn more about, in the description there's a link where you can book a call where we will go over together. I will personally show you the right way to go about this, okay? It's right there in the description. But ultimately, if you're getting that boyfriend or the we're lesbians objection, you gotta realize what it is. It is a lie. At that point, it's best for you just to move on. Maybe she sees you working in the room, she sees you in a better light later on, and you can overcome that, okay? It's more important though, that you understand why you're getting this line versus, oh, what do I do when I get it? Stop being so needy and creepy or being this weird pickup guy. Another lie I see all the time is the phone number, okay? Women will sometimes give you a phone number because they want to get rid of you, they like the attempt, you're not their type at all, but they're like, oh, he was so confident, he deserves a treat, you know, here you go, here's my number, right? They have a lot of reasons why a girl might give you her number, but it has nothing to do with her actually wanting to date you. Sometimes you'll get a number of like, please leave me alone. Here, you got what you came for, here's my number, go away, right? They also might give you a fake number. So if you suspect that, always, when you get the girl's number, take their phone, text yourself with it, something silly, so that you can start a text thread when you're there with her in the club, in the place you met her. This allows to avoid that awkwardness of the first text the next day wondering what the hell do I text her about. You can just go off the earlier thread. If nothing else, call her. When you get the number, call her to make sure it's a legit number. If it's not, don't be mad, don't be offended, don't be like, what the hell? Give her props, make it a joke, it's no big deal. It just means you still have your work cut out for you, okay? The biggest thing that comes from this that I see guys mess up again and again, we take it too personally. guys will get way too emotionally reactive. She didn't want to give you her number. It was her way of bowing out in kind of a polite way. It's up to us to create the desire and not to have agendas or expectations. But when you get a phone number, it can either be a wrong phone number or it can be a phone number you got for the wrong reason. So keep that in mind. Another lie I kind of see when I'm actually more dating the girl, we're going out a few times, is fake interest in hobbies. So maybe I'm like, I love Star Wars. And she's like, oh, I love Star Wars too. Name a character. Jar Jar Binks. Like, they don't know, how, they don't actually like Star Wars, but they want to kind of be in. Maybe you see with sports too. Like, oh my God, my favorite sports team is, X, Y, is the Miami Heat, right? And she goes, yeah, I love sports. I'm like, oh, do you want to go see a game? Oh, sure, right? Women are trying to, when a girl likes a guy, she's obviously going to want to impress him just as much, or maybe not just as much, but she's going to want to impress him just like a guy might want to impress the girl. So when a girl's talking about, when you bring up something, girl's instantly into it, she loves it, does she? Test for it. Do it bit by bit. Don't take everything at face value. A lot of times women will just want to be agreeable and fake that she's into those hobbies. But at the end of the day, it's better to actually get to know what her hobbies are. What does she really like versus just talking about yourself, saying what you like and hoping she piggybacks on that. All right, it's really important to find something that you both have in common. And if she does say she's into it, the easiest way that I can test for that is to talk about that topic. Go in depth, see how much she knows, see where her mind's at, and then you can decide if that's a hobby or a topic you want to keep exploring. Or if you realize, look, she just really likes me, she's being really sweet, that's cool, but I'm not going to force her to do hobbies or talk about interests that I have that she doesn't, all right? You have to get that through. The next lie is probably one of the most frustrating and aggravating lies that I personally get, which is I'm just really busy, all right? And this is not just a woman thing. This is all people thing. Oh, I'm so busy. Oh, it's been a tornado. All these things. No, it hasn't. You have to understand, when people say I'm just been busy, the translation is you or this event was not a priority. That's all it really means. Now, don't get me wrong. There are times where she's working double shifts, she's got a lot of things to do, she has prior commitments, whatever. But if you're seeing a trend of I'm busy, I couldn't get back to you, like we know women, guys too, but especially women, they're on Instagram all day, they're checking their phones. At this point, there's almost a mental health condition about people being glued to their phones. If she's too busy to text you back, she didn't really want to text you back, okay? It doesn't mean get mad again, doesn't mean get reactive, doesn't mean call out that behavior, but understand it for what it is. The attraction, the desire really isn't there. So a mistake I see a lot of guys doing is they'll go, oh, she's busy? Okay, I'll try again another time. Do it again, come out this other time. And it's not addressing the real objection, because the objection isn't she's busy, it's she doesn't want to. She's not really that interested. So when you get that objection, stop immediately trying to get them out. Stop trying to get the compliance and instead do things to boost her mood up. Do things that will get her more interested, having more fun, and starting to see you as more of a priority and someone she wants to be busy for. Finally, the last big lie that I see women use all the time is, I'm not really looking for anything serious. I want something casual and chill. I'm just not serious. Sorry, every girl wants something serious. Every girl wants to be Prince Charming. They want the good shit. Now, it doesn't mean they want it right away. It doesn't mean they maybe want it with you, no offense. But every girl does want things to lead somewhere, okay? Very rarely does a girl want to meet a guy and just go, yeah, I just want nonstop casual stuff that leads nowhere and has zero emotional connection. The reason women will say things like this of, I'm just keeping it casual, I'm not looking for anything serious, is because women don't want to scare the guy off. Women kind of understand that men tend to have a little bit more of these commitment issues and that guys might want to take it casual. So women fall into that frame of, I want to be the cool chick. I want to just have fun and make this guy like me, and then let's see where it goes. There's nothing wrong with it, but don't think that you can string a girl along in this casual, relationship where there's nothing really going on and think that she's going to stay there in the long run. Typically, when you find a girl where you start dating her, but you're keeping that string of we're not a couple, we're not a serious relationship, you've got usually somewhere between a 3 to 9 month shelf life before the girl's like, look, I know I said I don't want anything serious, but sorry, I do. Like I want, this isn't going anywhere, okay? Here's a caveat to this though. If the relationship truly forms as a friendship first, and you can create a friends with benefits, then she understands fully like this is a friendship and we have some fun on the side, but we don't want to ruin the friendship. It's a whole like friends with benefits type deal. That is a caveat, and that is a relationship that can last for years even, as long as the friendship is the key thing first. It's a little bit more of a difficult relationship to set up, but for most guys watching this, if you're talking to a girl and you're thinking about dating her casual, that's fine in the beginning. And a lot of girls are gonna be okay with that because they don't wanna scare guys off. They want to slowly, build things up and see where it goes. But ultimately, what girl doesn't want to meet Prince Charming? What girl doesn't want to find a guy that sweeps her off her feet and has an incredible emotional connection with? You're deluded if you think that's not where women's mindsets are gonna be at, okay? Not all women, again, it's very, it's never good to say all of any topic or any group of people want a certain thing, but let's just play the averages and get this for the most part. So, look, if you want to cut through all the lies, all the stuff that women are feeding you, and you want to be able to read women at a higher level, see what they're really about, and understand true female psychology, then please, there's a link in the description down below where you can hop on a call with me, someone from my team, and we can go over exactly what is holding you back and show you step by step how to have an abundance of women in your life and be an incredibly high status guy. So I would love to talk to you. Hit that link below. And if nothing else, please leave a comment, hit the like button, and I will see you guys next week.